Assalamu alaikum viewers. In this tutorial we are going to explain how to download and install Adventure Work database, how to make this Adventure Work database is part of SQL database, how to connect SQL Server Management Studio with SQL Server, how to import the SQL Server database into the Power BI desktop. These are the topics we will have to work. I show it downloading and installing Adventure Work database, making Adventure Work database is SQL Server database, connecting SQL Server to Power BI desktop, loading Adventure Work database from SQL Server to Power BI desktop. These are the most important and simple steps, very simple, that we have to perform in this tutorial. So first of all, what we have to do, we have to download the Adventure Works database, which is Microsoft simple database. For practice purposes, it is a huge database. We open our browser and here we write Adventure Work database, Adventure Work database. We click it here, Adventure Works simple database SQL, and then we come it here. You see OLTP data warehouse lightweight. We select this one, Adventure Works data warehouse 2019 backup file. But if we double click to this, it will start downloading, but we have already downloaded it. To save the time, we go to the download and pick it from there. Here it is in the download. This is Adventures Works database. So what we do, we copy it from here, and then we open the C drive. In C drive, we open program files. Program files, we open Microsoft SQL Server. Here we click on this, and then we click on backup. It is already present in the backup. Suppose we remove it here. Suppose backup contains nothing, but we paste that backup database file it here. So we did so. Now what we have to do, we have to open the SQL Server Management Studio. Here we open SQL Server Management Studio 19. It's opening. It takes a little time. So we'll have to wait until it opens. When it will open, then we will proceed ahead. We'll go ahead. So we connect the SQL Server Management Studio to the SQL Server. This is the name of the PC on which I am working, and SQL Server is already installed on it. Therefore, the server name is the PC name. We click connect it here. We connected. Now we click on database, and here we restore databases. We click on restore database. Here we click on device, then we click on it here. browse and add. We click on add. This is Adventure Work database. Click OK. What we have to do, new query editor window. This was not needed actually. There was no need for it. Shit, we closed the SQL Server Management Studio. We open it again. We made a mistake. We should not have closed it, but unintentionally it got closed. So we are going to open it again. It will take a little time. We connect it. Here we go in the database. You see the database is loaded. Adventure Works database is loaded into the SQL Server Management Studio. So what we did, first we downloaded the Adventure Works database, then we made it a part of SQL Server, then we loaded it from SQL Server through SQL Server Management Studio, and now we open Power BI and we will load this into Power BI. We open the Power BI and we click on SQL Server. Here we give the server name desktop. Dish. What was the full name? We see it from here. Desktop VFG 6543. And now we click on OK. It is getting loaded into the Power BI. Takes a little time. Finally, it got loaded into the Power BI. Now we open it and we select some table from here. Suppose we select DIM account and then we select DIM cell reason. These are the two tables we selected, and now we load these two tables and you will see these tables in the field pane. You can select as many available tables as you require. There is no such restrictions as such. It's up to the requirement and availability. You will see. Look, we got these two tables from Adventure Works. First, we downloaded Adventure Work backup file. Then we made it a part of SQL Server. And then we connected SQL Server to SQL Server Management Studio. and from SQL Server we imported this database, Adventure Work database, into the Power BI, and after loading database from SQL Server to the Power BI, now we have the ability to apply different visualization to these tables and get the required results. Suppose if we click it here on the model view, you can see here the two tables, different type of visualization according to the requirement can be applied to the database, the tables in the database. And this what we were going to show to you, how to import the database from SQL Server to the Power BI desktop. So we did. Hopefully you understood it and you enjoy it, and inshallah we will meet in the next tutorial for the upcoming next interesting activities that can be performed with Power BI upon data, and connecting Power BI to data source. We will be connecting Power BI to different data sources to upload the data from there. Thank you very much.